Hey everyone, welcome to Jeeping with Jim. I'm Jim, and it is Mod Saturday, and I'm excited to say today we've got some trail lights and an LED light bar, RGB LED light bar from LED Factory Mart to install. So we're going to get right to it today. All right, so LED Factory Mart does not skimp on anything when it comes to this set that you get with them. They send the actual A-pillar brackets, they send the LED RGB light bar, they send the trail lights, they send all the wiring harnesses necessary for it, brackets. You even get the sound deadening stickers that go on the bottom of the bracket. So look, what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking apart the Jeep we've got here today. We're going to go ahead and wire it up first because that's the smartest thing to do. Then we'll put our brackets on and put everything on afterwards. So there's two ways to do this. We can wire right into the battery, which is what we're going to do today, or we can take parts off the wiring harness and wire it into our aux switches, which is a little bit more complicated. I'm going to save it for the video at another time. I really just want to get this light bar and trail lights up and running for you as fast as possible so you can actually start enjoying them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the antenna off. Then we're going to take this cowl off as well. What we're going to do is wire right up to the battery using the poles on the battery and also one of the grounds we have over here as well. Then what we're going to do is we're going to run the wire through this slot right here. And then we're going to run it up and outside into right over the cowl. We're going to come out of the little slot right there, run it, lay it right nice and over here, bring it around and bring it up the A-pillar right here. So on the wiring harness, we've got a ground and the hot wire. We're going to wire the hot wire up to the battery, and we're going to ground the other one to the Jeep. This is the wiring harness for the trail lights, and obviously we have a hot and a ground wire. And so what we're going to do is we're going to wire these right into the battery, into the ground pole on the Jeep as well. We're going to run this harness for the light bar up through the little crack right here, up our light bar. Give us a little bit of slack until we put our brackets on. All right, so what we've done here is we've made it so that when we put our light bar up here, we've got a little bit of slack here so that we don't have to do too much adjustment. Now, for the trail lights, what we're going to do is we're going to run these. There's a nice channel back here. This cowl's got to come off so we can get this wire for the trail light ran up into this groove and out of this space right here. So we're using LED Factory Mart A-pillar brackets. We're going to go ahead and put the cowl back on, and then we're going to put this over top of it. So now we've got our A-pillar bracket on this side. We'll go ahead and put it on the other side. But as you can see here, got a lot of little play for that wire, and we can always pull it back through when we find out how much we actually need when we put it on there. So here's the passenger side. We're going to go ahead and put the cowl back on, and then we're going to put this A-pillar bracket on there. So I've left the bolts on the A-pillar brackets a little bit loose, so we have some play in the wires on both places. What we're going to do now is we're going to mount the brackets for the trail lights and put the trail lights on here. Then we'll put the light bar on the top. Then we'll get our wires nice and snug with the way they need to be, and we'll tighten everything down nice and neat and try it out. So we're going to mount the light pod on the bracket before we take it out there. You can see they work. So as you can see here, we wired them up. We put the light bar on. We put the light pods on as well. Show you the glow on the light pods. Really nice. So you change them on the little controller here. The light bar uses an app, so you can do different colors on the light bar with the app. Works really well. All kinds of fantastic features on it. You can actually customize and program it for what you want. I want to say thank you very much to LED Factory Mart. The RGB light bar looks fantastic. The light pods look fantastic. They're going to be a great addition to this Jeep. Thanks for joining me on Jeeping with Jim.